Hello everyone, and welcome to our Week 7 battle for Season 2 of the CGC Draft League. So our final opponent for the main season is going to be none other than the draft creator and organiser himself, Richi, who is the coach of the Colorado Cramorant. Now Richi and I, we are very close friends, so see that we're not only going to be like playing each other this season, but as the final week, like that's so awesome. Like this is going to be one hell of a hype match, y'all. So yeah, I suggest you get yourselves comfy because I'm expecting quite the ride. So quickly before I go over the team, I just want to bring attention to the fact we do have a trade on our team now. Which is when the last trade opportunity came in, I decided to switch out to Dunsparce for Arboliva, which is a new addition to the team. So the main reason for that is the Dunsparce felt like I really wanted it to do well for us this season, but it just felt so lackluster when it came to team building each week. Because the Boomburst idea seems cool and all, but sometimes from practical standpoint, it just wasn't quite as easy to slot in, you know? And if I want to do other maybe viable sets for it, like maybe a Quill set, it just felt like Annihilate outclassed it with the bulk up and such. So yeah, disappointing overall, and I'm sad to see it go. But Arboliva, I'm expecting to do great things for us, even if it is later in the season. So finally got a grass type, you know, one of the grass fire water cores that we've lacked this entire season, so that's cool. It gives us ground resistance, which I think is very nice to have, and it offers grassy terrain as well on the team if we wish to make use of that. We've got quite a few ground weaknesses, so having access to grassy terrain is great for anything that may want to spam Earthquake into us. That is a really great option to have. It's also just got so much offense, like it's a very strong special attacker, so you know, with a bunch of interesting moves and coverage and such. So yeah, I think it just offers a lot more for the team than the Dunsparce could. So yeah, I'm hoping to see it pull its weight for the rest of the season, and as you'll see right here, it is on the team, but we'll get to that in a second. We've got Golden Go first of all. Choice specs this week. The main reason for specs, because I haven't really ran specs this season, is I just really want Golden Go to hit hard, and I feel like I might struggle to get set up with it effectively this week, and because I feel like Richi has a lot of good steel and ghost resistances / immunities overall, so having extra coverage felt nice, as well as the fact that he's got such good offense from some of the higher tiers such as the Dragapult and the Crocodile into it, that I just feel like it would be a safer bet to run a choice spec set where I can just swing without having to worry about getting myself really set up to get myself in a good position overall. So Terry Fairy, it just feels like a really good Terra type to have for this week. You'll see this is not the first Terra type that that's Fairy for this week, mainly because his only steel type is Bronzong, and there's no poison types in sight, so it just felt like the best defensive Terra overall, like both from an offensive and defensive standpoint, because you know he's got weaknesses to Fairy in the Crocodile, the Dragapult, Iron Valiant, which are some of the top tier threats I think this week, hence the Dazzling Gleam and such. Power Gem's also quite nice for Pyro and Braviary if they do come, so yeah, that's that. We've got Annihilate, very standard pretty much. We've got the lefties with Drain Punch, Rage Fist, Bulk Up, Protect, Terra Fire, mainly to avoid burns from a Dragapult and Rotom-Mow, going for any Will-O-Wisps. It's also quite nice to resist Fairy from, say, the Iron Valiant if that's what's being swung into us, so that's nice. Defiant felt like the best ability overall. I did consider Vital Spirit because of the Vivian and such, with the Sleep Powder and such, but I just feel like Defiant is too good an ability not to have, because Richi does have the Crocodile, of course, and why I no way believe he's going to bring Intimidate into us because of this. It's still good to have, say, a Moonblast is, you know, Valiant goes for Moonblast into us and we get a special attack drop. There's certain other niche things where we can get our stats dropped. So it just felt like the better ability to have overall. So it's hard to say if Annihilate's going to put in a lot of work this week, because it feels like a solid one overall, but I do have to get it positioned correctly in the right moment, I feel, for it to really pop off and do what it wants to do. So we'll have to see if it can do that. We've got God of War next, Psychic, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, and Trick Room with the Trace and Life Orb. Terra Normal, very cheeky. The main idea is that Dragapult terrifies me. Like, I feel like it's just going to be very strong this week. I'm kind of expecting Choice Band or Choice Specs. Hard to say which side of it, but regardless, like, there's no way Richi's going to go for a Dragon move into us on this slot, so if I just get the Surprise Terra Normal as a Ghost attack comes into us, it could allow us to get Trick Room up, which I think is going to be very crucial. You may notice there's an Annoyven this week, so we're going on a very more bulky, slower approach overall, so having some speed control in the Trick Room God of War is going to be really good if we can get that off, and this Terra type should allow us potential opportunity to do that more safely, you could say. We've got a lot of offense overall with the Life Orb and all the attacks. Moonblast is just a great spammable attack into a lot. Mystical Fire is pretty nice into some of the special attackers, of course, for reducing their offense, but also like just good damage overall into like Rotom-Mow and Bronzong. I want to make sure I have something that can touch Bronzong at least. And then Psychic, even though like the only thing that's weak to Psychic on Richi's team is Iron Valiant, which is covered by the Moonblast. I want to hit something for neutral with against the Pyro because it resists our other 2 attacks. So, yeah, I feel like I'd like to have fit Protect on this moveset, but I just feel like this is going to be the best for our team overall. Yeah, so here's the Arboliver that I was talking about. We've got Seed Sow of the Grassy Sea, which I think is pretty neat. Terra Fairy once again. We've got Giga Drain, Earth Power, Pollen Puff, and Protect. Giga Drain is the stabber choice this week because it allows us to recover off a lot of HP, which I think can be very important while doing good damage to maybe targets like the Crocodile and such. Earth Power is great for the Pyro and Pachirisu if it happens to come. Pollen Puff also good into Rotom, but also for healing our allies. With the bulky approach that we're going for, just the option to potentially heal our allies could be really useful in the right moment as well. The Grassy Seed is like, if we do get attacked, that means we'll obviously get our terrain up through Seed Sower, and then Grassy Seed will boost our defense, which I think is going to be really useful into some of Richi's scarier physical attackers. So, and we actually do have a way of enabling that with ourselves in terms of, like, you call it a self-proc through the Scud Tank, because we've got Feint on it, so we can always click Feint into our Arboliver, as you know, if we lead them or they're on the field at the same time, and that will activate our Grassy Terrain and Grassy Seed by doing so, which is very cool. We've got Gunk Shot and Sucker Punch as the choices for the stabs. Gunk Shot is great into Iron Valiant and Rotom, so it does good damage into those. Sucker Punch obviously is great into the Dragapults, it should be able to two-shot that. We've got Aftermath as always, because it really is by far the best ability on Scud Tank. And you've got the Rocket Helmet as well, so basically any physical attacker that makes contact, so maybe the Crocodile, the Braviary, like that's going to take a lot of damage if it's attacking into us and punish any damage into us very hard, especially if it gets a KO. Like, say a Braviary like finishes off with Brave Bird or something, like we could be doing a solid half of its health through all the recoil that ends up taking through all that, so it just felt like the best and most useful item that we could have overall. And then we've got Knuckle Stack to finish off the team with Terra Fairy, again just the best defensive typing, and I feel like Knuckle Stack is going to be a really solid piece this week. Like, it's just got a lot of good tools into Richi's team. It's defensively pretty nice, and then the pretty standard set of Salt Cure, Body Press, Recover, Protect should handle most things nicely. We've got Recovery, we've got a way to protect ourselves. Body Press should two-shot the Pyro and Crocodile, and then Salt Cure should chip down everything else quite nicely. I think Knuckle Stack and Annihilate particularly may do well with the Grassy Terrain if we're able to enable that at any point, so we'll have to see how it goes. I don't think I mentioned the Terra Flying on Scud Tank. That's just because of Crocodile, basically. I didn't really know what else to do on there, so I didn't want to have too many Terra types at the same, so it just made sense to me to potentially avoid the ground attack that likely be coming into us if that situation arises, you could say. But yes, let's get into the match. Oh man, I've been waiting for this all season. This is going to be a really exciting one, y'all. I need to calm myself down. I'm like, again, not even the butterflies at this point. I'm kind of like, get a little shaky almost. Like, I'm very nervous for this one. Let's send the code over, so it's 5DX GR9. Ooh. I'm so curious to see what Richi's bringing, because other than the Clawitzer, I think every single one of his mons are very viable into us. Like, it's just got such a solid team where, like, all the pieces seem like they're good, you know? I think the main ones that I'm most worried about will be Dragapult, the Iron Valiant, and Crocodile. They're like the main three I 100% expect to see coming. Pyro, I think, is like a sleeper pick. I think that could be pretty good into us overall as well, so I'm highly expecting that. The last two, hard to really say, but, you know, like I say, outside the Clawitzer, they're all viable, so I feel like if I had to guess, it's going to be Braviary and Rotom, but the Pachirisu could be there over the Mo as well. I don't really expect both electric types to come, but we'll have to see. So, ooh boy, you know what time it is? It's time for the spin. Yeah. Well, that was a very quick spin. I guess we're trying to get on with it. You know what? I like you're thinking, Richi. Let's get on with it. No more delays. Let's go. Our teams went through many iterations this week, so I'm really hoping this is going to work out. We've done a little bit of testing and such, of course. I've got many different ideas on like modes to go with, but we'll have to see what's going to work out the most. Maybe this is finally the first set of CGC Draft League where I take a game loss, or maybe even lose the match. We'll have to see, because Ugh, it's a tough one. I'm not that confident, you know. What track do we want to do? Academy Ace Tournament. It's such a good track. I know Richi does it as well, so let's go. Okay, no Braviary. You know, as I said, the top 3 that I expected, that are scariest, are right up there, so I expected that. And Pyro number 4, like, it's almost like the order that I expected, you know? Like, man. Vivian we didn't have much practice against, so could be a little worried about that. And there's, of course, Rotomo there, so... I think, like, we discussed many different leads here, but I think Golden Ghost Skuntank is our best bet as a game 1 lead at the very least, so I'm going to give that a go. An Aqua Stack in the back feels really good overall. And then, I feel like because of the Crocodile, especially now that Rotomo's here, I feel like Arbolive is just too good not to bring. It's important to have some kind of safety net, 'cause, I mean, look at my ground weaknesses that I'm bringing here, you know? I may be tearing one of them, but, like, still. Yeah, I think that's the safest bet. Also immune to sleep powder stuff as well. Yeah. I'm going to do Arboliver. Gardevoir is tempting, but I feel like if I'm going to do Gardevoir, maybe I'll do it as a lead instead, so... Oh boy. Yep, let's go. I think I've locked him first. Oh, only barely though. Okay. What's it gonna be? There we go. I had a feeling. Iron Valiant Dragapult. Okay, so we prepped against this a lot. Real question is there going to be Wide Guards? I have a strong inkling there might be, so I think what I'm going to do, just so we don't eat a massive Ghost attack, I'm going to go for the Terra Fairy, and just to make it rain. And I'm going to fade into the Iron Valiant as well, just to make sure that no Wide Guard screws us over. I'm going to make absolutely sure. Let's do it. Oh boy. Thing is, even if we like become like the Terra Fairy and we take a big Ghost attack, like it's still going to do big damage. Like we're talking well over 50% if it's like Choice Effect Shadow Ball or even worse, the Choice Banded Terra Blast. So there's no Terra coming out from Richi unless he's running Iron Ball on Dragapult, which I highly don't expect. So because our Terra's going first. So all right, gonna go. Let's go. Oh, Protect! Okay. What's the Valiant doing? Okay, not a Wide Guard. Interesting. Icy Wind gets speed control. Well, I don't mind that because I was kind of going after the non-speedy approach anyway, so... Okay, well here goes I'll Make It Rain. Get rid of that very nice and quick, don't mind that by any means. Okay, so the fact that Pole went for Protect means it's not a choice set, which honestly I'm okay to see, because that worried me a lot, to be honest. Pyro's next, okay. I wonder, is it worth going for switch to Knuckle Stack? It probably is. Now that we've dropped our special attack by one stage, I don't think the Make It Rain is worth it here, so I'll switch to Knuckle Stack. And do I want to Sucker Punch or do I want to Gunk Shot the Pyro? I'm personally feeling Sucker Punch into the Dragapults. I need to deal with that thing like quickly, you know, so the sooner I get damage, the better. Yeah, let's do that. This obviously isn't going to one-shot, but it's still going to do very good damage, assuming an attack's coming out, so... Okay. Great two-shot, love that. Oh shit, is it Weakness Policy? Oh no! Well, that's scary. I was not expecting that. And it's Draco Meteor. Well, you know what, Skuntank? That's fine. I'd rather get a drop now into Skuntank than chip the Knuckle Stack massively, because Knuckle Stack is such an important piece here, so... Whoa, okay. That's scary though, I have to say. I'm guessing this is Throat Spray, by the way that was played out? Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, Arboliva is very vulnerable to Pyro now, so I feel like I'm forced to go Golden Go. Yeah, let's do that. We've got rid of Iron Valiant, so I don't know what's in the back, but I feel like Arboliva has a good chance of beating whatever in the back. Because it's probably like Crocodile, Rotom or something. I say definitely. We can two-shot the Pyro if we just body press. But the Sulk Cure is kind of just a reliable chip over time, you know? I think the Sulk Cure's better overall, because it's still got a good decent damage, and then the chip over time gives us the potential out for later down the line. So I'm going to do that and make it rain, I think. Because it's just straight up Power Gem, but I need to get some kind of damage into Pole, assuming it attacks here, so I'm going to make it rain. Oh, this music goes so hard. Never Protect, okay. Not the worst, don't mind that. And it's just another Snarl. Really trying to get damage control on Golden Go. You know what? I really do not mind that. He's trying to slow play it. Well, I'm kind of playing very aggressively, so... And I feel like I'm winning this war of attrition here, so we'll have to see though. Yeah, expected damage after getting Snarl dropped. It's funny, I was very tempted to run Covert Cloak on Golden Go this week, but yeah, went with Specs in the end. Okay, nice Sulk Cure. It could just be a swing here, but I'm going to recover. I feel it's important to keep Knuckle Stack healthy, and I don't want to get too low, you know. And another Make It Rain feels fine here, I think. Because Pyro has to swing with like a big Heat Wave, Flamethrower, maybe even Hyper Voice if he wants to get any good damage into Golden Go here, because Snarling away is great and all, but you're also not making the most of your Throat Spray boost here, so... And of course I've put pressure on by Soul Curing, so... I wonder what other moves Pult has. I assume Shadow Ball's there. Yeah, we resist that technically because of our Purifying Soul. I wonder if Richi forgot about that, because yeah, that's going to do very small damage. And another Snarl. Okay, I'm very much okay with how this is going. Just got to be careful about what's in the bat, because depending on what it is, it could reverse sweep me. Oh man, Pult surviving is kind of unfortunate though, I have to say. Yeah, let's recover off. It is the Crocodile. Alright. Well, we have Arboliva in the back, so this is not completely futile, you know? The real question is, who does Richi attack here? Oh man, it's a tough one. It's like a mind game, you know? Because I could switch Knuckle Stack into Arboliva, which is cool, but like, if that happens, then it means that we're gonna, I've got to make a decision. I'm just gonna double attack, Sulk Cure and Make It Rain. Because I really want to remove the Pult, you know? Oh crap, here comes the Terror. Who's it gonna be? Probably the Crook. Yeah, let's see. Fire? Oh, it's ground. Going for big damage, okay. Maybe Arboliva was better here. I wonder if Richi's going to make some kind of prediction here and just go for like the double up into Golden Go or something. Okay, big damage. If it is an attack with Stomping Tantrum, then we're not going to survive. Okay, so I could have protected, I could have switched Arboliva, but it's okay. It's okay, because we get off the Make It Rain, and while Golden Go isn't doing much damage anymore, it's the Arboliva that's the most important here, so... Oh, I got a crit, no! I almost feel bad. Wait, actually that could be horrible. Unless I wasn't paying attention, is it anger points? No, hold on, I feel like I've just not paid anywhere near enough attention to that turn. Did the Moxie boost happen? Because I feel like I didn't see it happen. Which is why I suddenly got really scared that we just got, crit into it. But, no, there's no anger points, no Moxie boost, so I guess it was Intimidator. Yeah, I've got attack drop, I wasn't paying enough attention. Interesting, I didn't expect that. Okay, well, knowing that there's no boost or anything, I kind of just feel safe to click Giga Drain and make it rain. I could just protect Double Over as well to not reveal info, but no, I'm going to do it, Let's just double attack. It feels like the most reliable way to win this. It is Earthquake, okay. I think we should survive with both here. Yeah, okay. Man, sometimes when the nerves get you just stop paying as much attention as you should. Definitely need to keep my eyes peeled for whatever's going on in these upcoming turns, so... Yeah, unfortunate crit I got there in the last turn, but I don't think it mattered because the Giga Drain should have sealed this game up regardless for me, so... Yeah, we do reveal the Grassy Seed set though, so that's something. Okay, how do you want to play the second game? There were like 3 leads I was considering into Richi. So Golden Go and Skuntank was one of them, and that worked out pretty decently for game 1. The second plan is to try maybe Arboliva Skuntank. And I'm thinking about trying that, to be honest. I guess one of the main disadvantages of that would be if the Pyro comes in, it kind of just starts spamming Snarl into me. That would kind of suck. Let's do Nimona 2. We are friendly rivals, it's very fitting, you know? Okay. Because what I can do with the Arboliva Skuntank lead is side feint and proc the Grassy Seed if I wish to. How good is that really though? Because the other leads I'm thinking is like Gardevoir in some form. And try and get Trick Room up. I'm going to try Skuntank Arboliva. Knuckle Stack for sure. No, I genuinely think Annihilate could be good as well, because I feel like if we're playing that defensive kind of lead at least, then Annihilate I may allow get into a position where the Ape can pop off a bit more. And if Snarl Spam is going to come out, then that of course is really good for the Defiant proc. And especially now we know the Crook is Intimidate, like, yeah, that's great into that as well. Alright, these are 4, let's go. One game up. Just one more, we've got this. Same lead? It is, okay. Now of course, I've been preparing and expecting this lead for the entirety of all the prep for this match, and yeah, there's the booster energy. I think I saw it last time, but I didn't make as much recognition of it because I wasn't so worried about it, you know. Now of course Arboliva is a lead, terrible in Time Valiant, but that's why we Terra. But I'm just going to attempt on Terra, I'm not going to think too hard about it, so let's do that, and I guess I'll go for Giga Drain in Time Valiant. I don't think Dragapults could do anything effective into Arboliva if that's the target this turn, because, you know, like if we go for the Dragon move, that's not going to work, and you know, there's no way that Ghost Move's coming in, so yeah, I think Giga Drain's good here. I think it's a roll to one-shot. It's hard to really say. Here comes Pyro. I need to know the context behind the misspelled names, by the way. Definitely ask him about that after this. Here we go. Look at this queen right here. Let's see. Side feints. Bop. But we're going to recover that off with the Grassy Terrain and the Giga Drain, so... Let's see what Valiant's going for. Hopefully a fighting move. That'd be the most ideal. Is Moonblast. Into Skuntank. Very scared of Skuntank. Don't mind that. That's unimportant. Does this one shot? It doesn't. Actually, it does way less than I expected. That makes me wonder if it's Assault Vest, actually. Very interesting. So the thing is, the Snarl is likely to come out from Arboliva here, but I don't want to switch in the Annihilate when the threat of Moonblast is there, you know? Could just protect, which is not horrible. Get a bit of recovery. Also, I think Skuntank is something that Richi's trying to prioritise really hard right now, so yeah, let's do that, and I'm going to Giga Drain. I could even just Earth Power Pyro as well, split the damage out a bit, but the Valiant does scare me. Yeah, I'll do that. She gets switched out, okay. Into Rotom, okay. This could be bad because of the potential nasty plot setup, you know? I assume Snarl's coming out here. But no, it's a raw Hyper Voice, just going for the damage. You know what? I respect it. Yeah, maybe Swingless Skuntank was better there. Because that's going to do more and more damage as the turns go by here, so... Yeah, with that logic, maybe I should just be going for the Earth Power into it, just to put it into a good range. Maybe that is the play, actually. Like Earth Power and Sucker Punch it. Could also Gunk Shot the Rotom. The Rotom is scary, I can't lie. I think for this turn, Sucker Punch and an Earth Power sounds good. But then again, Earth Power is most likely going to get KO, but if this Skuntank gets doubled with like a Thunderbolt plus like Hyper Voice here, then it might not survive at all, so... No, I'm going to double Pyro. I don't see Pyro playing defensive here, so... Massive damage, big crit. Oh, that's not good. Thunderbolt into who? Okay, it's gonna take. Yeah, so I was right to get Sucker Punch off there. Oh man, leaving us really low on our Live is not good though, I have to say. Okay. Iron Valiant's still around. The Dragapults still around. Richi has the pieces, I can't lie. This is not ideal. I can't really do Annihilate when the Valiant's still there because of the Moonblast. But Live is so weak now, so yeah, this kind of sucks. This actually looks really bad. I could do Knuckle Stack, but like the Leaf Storm is gonna just shred us, you know. I could do Annihilate. Let's go. Because at least we can survive an attack, you know. Shadow Ball could also be good to us as well. Got to keep in mind the weakness policy, of course. Now I could just go for double protect here, but my main fear is that the Rotom goes for like the nasty plot or something. That would be very bad. There could also be Will-O-Wisp that comes out. There's so much pressure because the other Live is just so low, you know. I also don't want to make the obvious play of protecting, you know? I'm gonna do it. I hope this isn't a mistake. Protect from Pult, do not mind that. What's the Rotom doing? Drain Punch, we do go first. That's good to know for speed tiers. Okay. It's just Thunderbolt. Okay. So yeah, the Protect felt pointless. Oh my god, it's Specs. That is Choice Specs if I've ever seen it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so how do I win this? This has become very hard to win all of a sudden. I can Protect Annihilate if I want to. How does that help me though? Because like I feel like it's a very simple Shadow Ball into Annihilate here, and you can just go for the Thunderbolt into Arboliva and Choice Specs. That's definitely going to KO. I feel like the only way I'm going to win this is through some maybe crazy mind games. I want to keep Annihilate on the field this turn because the leftovers plus Grassy Terrain is important here, so... And like Choice Specs Thunderbolt is going to do so much damage to Knuckle Stack, but like... I feel like I need to create some mind games here where the Arbolive is in the back and then the mind games of like who do you attack begins, you know, rather than just let one thing go down. Because soon I've got left with just 2 mons on the field, it becomes very difficult to win, so... Okay. recovery. Grass disappears. It's honestly a good time for it to happen. I'm going to switch Oliver back in, assuming that it's going to get attacked. The grassy terrain will go back up, and I'm going to protect just to get a bit more recovery. I am back against the wall here. This is tough. I think Richi's got me this one. He's just got too many pieces left, you know? My mons are just too weak and down, so as soon as Iron Valiant comes in the back and can kind of just clean up, even if I can get through these two, which is hard enough as it is. Out comes a Terror as well. Oh boy. Is it maybe just a Terror Electric Rotom? That might be it. Yeah, just get more damage, why not? I mean, yeah, Choice Specs with the Terra boost will just KO Nakastack. There's not much I can do about it, so... Do I survive this? Oh my god, I do. That's crazy. Does it do anything for me? Not really. Annihilate out speeding is very important, I have to say, though. I'm just very much pinned, you know? There's not much I can do. I guess I'll Pollen Puff the Rotom. I'm actually going to go for Double Protect. I don't see any other way out of this, so... Nah, it fails. Okay. I think we've got a game 3. Just trying to think what I want to do for game 3 because... yeah, I definitely need to make a plan, and fast. Okay. This is the problem here, it's just that Richi's team is just too fast for me at this point. Everything is faster than me, so there's not much I can do, you know? Is it worth protecting? Probably not. I'm going to do it because it's like the Wincon, you know? I protect, I somehow get enough recovery to take a Shadow Ball and then somehow beat the Iron Valiant in the back. Yeah, that doesn't happen. That's a point to protect. I should just sped up this game and attacked. Never mind. Because I'm pretty sure both of these attacks KO me anyway, even on the small chance I can somehow survive, so... But yeah, the problem here is his team was too fast, so when I got so low on so many mons so quickly, I just was forced to play defensively and I couldn't really do much back, so... Yeah, definitely doing Gardevoir next game, because if I can get some speed control on my side, then I might have a good chance. Interesting that Rotom switched out. Does that give us a slight chance? Probably not. I think Iron Valiant will survive this Drain Punch anyway. But I go down to Shadow Ball, so yeah, fair enough. Oh boy, our first game loss. Props to Richi. Got me good. I'm just going to apologise right now if the audio does get a little desynced here. Again, I think I've explained it before. My whole audio seems to desync slightly over time. I have no idea why it happens, but I don't really know how to fix it either. And the longer a recording goes, then the longer, the more that's going to start to become noticeable, I should say. So, if there is any of that, I do apologise. How are we finishing this off, music-wise? Let's do Paralyze Protection Protocol. That is a very climactic track. So I'm going to do Skuntank and Gardevoir. I think Nakastack is still good, even if it is like in the back. And I think Golden Go could be really good here. Because if I can get it in at the right moment, then it can just go to town with offense, you know? Yeah, I like that. Let's go. I don't know how much the crits of that last game mattered. Was it crit? I think I'm confusing like game 1 because there's crits there as well, but the Specs crit Thunderbolt would definitely put me into such a low range, of course. I wonder without the crit if I could possibly pull that back. Possibly not, it's hard to really say, so we're going to trace Infiltrator, it's cool to know. I think we just Gunk Shot Iron Valiant and go for the Terra normal Trick Room and hope we can get it off. I hope you can. Like, what are the chances of fighting with going to Gardevoir, you know? It's like, it'd be so slim. And if our Shadow Ball comes our way, we should be fine. Yeah, let's do this. I'm hoping having this Gardevoir as a lead here is an advantage because Richi hasn't seen it yet. I have at least an idea on what these monsters he's doing, of what he's doing now, but he doesn't know what I'm doing, so. Another turn 1 Terra. That's what offensive leads do. Puts the fear and forces you to Terra defensively. Let's see. This is a pivotal moment here. Shadow Sneak. Oh god. He's trying to one-shot Gardevoir, I think. There's a weakness policy, of course. What's it going to be? Shadow Ball? Yes! Let's go! Okay, nice. This is really good for us. Can we land Gunk Shot? We do. Amazing. Beautiful. That worked perfectly. Oh man. Close team sheet kind of evil, huh? Loved what he's going for there though. Because I did think the physical set was better into us, but if you can boost yourself up with the specials that set with the weakness policy, then yeah, you have more than enough firepower to get through Gardevoir, providing the usual psychic type, but not anymore. I think we just Moonblast Dragapult and not think twice. Is it worth going for a switch with our Skuntank here? Don't think so. We could go into Knuckle Stack, but I think I'm just fine Gunk Shotting, to be honest. There could, of course, be a Protector for Dragapults. I don't want to disrespect it, you know? We could also just double Pyro, though, with Psychic and Gunk Shot as well. You know what, let's do that, actually, because I think we're in such a lead that I feel like Dragapult's very likely to play defensively here, but Pyro does as well. It might just be double Protect. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. Who do I expect to be in the back here? I feel like it has to be Rotom after how well it did into the game 2. Because of course with the attacks I just did there, Gunk Shot plus Psychic, a Crocodile in the back would be very bad if that's what switches in, but I don't really expect it, so. You know, I think we actually split our damage this time. Gunk Shot's still going to do a ton to Pyro Rush when it hits, and Moonblast should do a great damage into Dragapult, and I think this is our safest like attack to spam now, so I don't want to do the same thing twice in case Richi gets like, you know, just covers for that play I just made, so. Of course Dragapult going for like a defensive Terra itself would be bad though, so yeah, this is what, you know, I've had my moment with the Terra. It might be his time. Let's see. What's it going to be? It's fire. Okay. So we'll survive that. You know, I did consider doubling it in case that happened, but we're here now. Takes it pretty well, I have to say. I really like the Gunk Shot to land. That would be really ideal. Okay, cool. Great damage. Hyper Voice, okay. And who's getting KO'd? I assume Gardevoir because it's the biggest threat here, so I assume a Draco Meteor is going into that. Oh, it's Flamethrower. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense as well. Gardevoir most likely will go down to that, so yeah, sure. Okay. I just got to be careful I don't waste too much of my time here with the Trick Room turns very much ticking away. feel like Gonna Go would be silly not to, so let's do that. What do I go for, you know? I think Choice Specs Make It Rain honestly gets the KO that I need here. So I might just do that, but I've got to be very careful that I don't lock into something bad, you know? I just don't want to miss Gunk Shot. That's one of my main concerns as well right now. I could lock into Shadow Ball to guarantee the Pult, but then Pyro could get me. Or I could even Power Gem the Pult, but then if I miss the Gunk Shot into Pyro, that would suck, you know? I think I do need to Gunk Shot over Sucker Punch based on the damage that I just did, so... Oh dear. Let's make a decision. I need to do it fast just to make it rain. Oh, I don't know if that's right. Protect comes out. It's probably just going to be double Protect again if I had to guess. But now we've locked ourselves into Make It Rain, so... yeah. The real question is, do I think Make It Rain can get the KO on Pult? And honestly, I don't think it can. But then Pyro might just get me with the fire move, so... this is not as comfy as I'd hoped. I think Richi's done a very good job of like managing the Trick Room here. Excuse me. Got Knuckle Stack in the back, right? Yeah. Oh man, Rotom just loses to that. Oh god, this is scary. I think I need to Sucker Punch Pult. But, oh no, because it might just switch. No, I'm going to Gunk Shot. I think we're at a point where I just need to hope it hits. I've locked in to Make It Rain already, so I'm forced to go for that. I'm hoping it KOs Poro. It must do, right? If the Rotomo's in the back, then Gunk Shot will still hit that hard as well, and that's why I'm not going for the Sucker Punch. Oh god. Have I messed up? It's Rotom. Oh boy. Oh boy. Double Protect, makes sense. Okay. I'm so scared of this situation. Oh, it does go down. Wait, that's amazing! That means the Gunk Shot might get Rotom if it hits it. Oh, come on, please, please, I need this right now. Yay or nay? Come on, Skuntank. No! Oh man. This is crazy. Okay. Oh god. Now I can't help but notice my Annihilate outsped the Rotom. Skuntank is only slightly slower than it. It's got enough to jump Rotom if it's got 4 speed max, and I have a feeling it might be that. So I think I still may outspeed, but I'm still forced to Gunk Shot, so... yeah, it's not comfy. Not by any means. I think I'm forced to try at least. So I'm going to go for Gunk Shot. And I'm going to go into Knuckle Stack. Come on, please. This is insane. I'm shaking. Snarl comes out, okay. Best attack that could have happened there, to be honest. Please outspeed. Please. Do, and we land. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad I run just that little bit of speed on Skuntank. Okay, I think we should have this now. I don't think Pyro can win against Knuckle Stack. Wow, what a close game. I'm just going to Sucker Punch and Soul Cure. There's nothing he can do at this point. I guess I could have Body Pressed as well, but you know what? Skuntank, take the KO. You go. Oh my god. GG's, Richi. That was crazy. You know what's so cool about this as well? 3-game set, so anyone watching, like, you can't tell based off of the time on the video who wins this. So you know what? I really hope you enjoyed. That was awesome. We are 6-0 for the season, but we finally got our first game lost, so yeah. Overall, I'm so happy with how, just the record. That was amazing. Oh man, I need to wind down. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just going to end it right here. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I guess I have no idea who I'm going to be facing in a top 8 match, but yeah, I guess I'll be first seeds, and I'll be facing whoever's in seed number 8, so I look forward to that. Yeah, take care everyone. Whew.